Hey guys, how is everybody? If your kids went back to school this week, I hope you're doing okay. Keep watching these mamas with these little kindergartners. And tomorrow is my big emotional day. Our youngest will go to college. We take her to college tomorrow morning. So, um, yeah, it kind of takes you back, I'll be honest. But anyway, that is not what we're here to talk about. We are going to talk about school though. So, um, as school is starting, I know there's some that haven't quite started yet and some that have been in school for a week or two, depending on where you are. But I wanted to talk about some of the items that we have that help with different school activities and things and organization and stuff that beyond the backpack and the thermal. We certainly have backpacks and thermals that you can get for your kids, or you as a teacher or a staff member if you happen to work in the school. Um, but there's some other things we have that can help in other ways for other activities and things like that. So I thought we'd talk about those today. I'm going to kind of go biggest to smallest, and we'll kind of go from there. So first of all is the All Packed Duffel. So this one obviously is ours, CVH. See, you can personalize it too. I do like to personalize mine because I find it makes it easier, especially when they're taking it to different activities. The All Packed Duffel is perfect for different sports activities and things like that. One of my favorite features is this net pocket at the end where you can put dirty shoes so that they don't get everything else, because see, it kind of sticks up in the middle of the bag here. Let me see if I can get it so you can see it. It's kind of hard when you're holding it up. Right here, so it doesn't get the rest of the stuff that's in the bag dirty. It's got a couple little net pockets on the inside, and I love that you can have both the shoulder strap that can disconnect and also the handles. Plus there's a pocket in front. So this is great for all those sports activities, even if they're going for an overnighter to a friend's after a week of school, things like that. This is great for your bigger activities and stuff when they need to carry equipment, things like that. Put a couple soccer balls in there without a problem. I believe I've seen 4 soccer balls in here. And the All Packed Duffel comes in 2 prints, and it's $78. But don't ever forget that customer special where for every $50 you spend, you get 50% off of any item in the catalog. So you could buy some other stuff and then get the All Packed Duffel at half price, 50%. All right, then this is the mini version of the All Packed Duffel. Now, it only has the straps, but they are long enough that it could go on the shoulder. Similar to our large utility tote and such, look how the handles go all the way to the bottom of the bag. That reinforces it, it keeps it from tearing, and makes it overall sturdier. Now, it does come with a shoulder strap as well that will clip on here. Oh, mine fell out. Here it is. I'm like, where'd it go? Here. But like I said, its hanging straps are so long you could just use those if you like. It has several net pockets on the inside as well. So, but it is missing it does not have a pocket on the outside. So this is the mini version. This is great for things like dance practice or gymnastics or things like that when you're not necessarily carrying around. They're not carrying things like balls and equipment and things like that when it's just other activities. So if they have an after-school activity of some sort that they're involved in and have to go directly from school to an activity or something like that, this is great for that. This is great. It still sits very nicely. It's very wipeable and lightweight. It works very well for sitting on the dirt on the side of a field, but works great for just those smaller things when you only have smaller things to carry around. And again, that's the All Packed Mini Duffel, so basically All Packed Duffel with mini in the middle. It's available in 3 prints. This isn't one of them. This is actually an old print, and it's $48. Now, the next one, many of you will probably be familiar with, but if you're not, this is the cinch sack, okay? This is very simple. It's wipeable. It's got that kind of waxy on the inside, so it is wipeable, which is very nice. It's got a front pocket. If I open this front pocket, literally, look at that. My hand goes all the way to the bottom. So this front zipper pocket adds a whole other layer of storage to this thing. And it's very simple. You do this, and then they can sling it on 1 arm or 2. And here's another feature that I love about it. So again, perfect for after school activities and such when they don't have to carry that much. They just have a small amount of things. Well, one of the things, if you've got littler ones, one of the things you can do is see how it goes, the string goes in there at the end. Reach in and pull it in and see how there's a knot. All you have to do is tighten that knot. So if you tighten that knot, now I'm only going to put it so tight because this is from my stock, but see, it makes it smaller. So for your little guys, they could still carry it and it doesn't like fall off their back and create an issue with it where it's banging. And I've actually seen them on the little guys smacking the back of their legs or something. It pulls it up, lays it on their actual back, makes it usable. The other thing that's nice about that is it makes it usable for longer until they're older. Something to keep in mind. Right now we have 4 prints available, the cinch stack available in 4 prints for $22, but there is one print, it's the kind of Aztec looking print that is available for $16.50, so something to keep in mind. Now, the next 3 are items, smaller items that you can put inside bags, inside lockers, inside all kinds of things, and I'll give you some ideas for that too. So first is our handy dandy zipper pouch. This thing is so versatile. It's one of my favorite products that we have. I use it all the time for all kinds of things. It is water resistant, not waterproof. It doesn't have the leak lock lining or anything, but it is water resistant to the point where I have put damp, not soaking wet, but damp bathing suits in here, and it will keep bags from getting warm. Like throw this inside a bag after the damp bathing suits are in here, and it will keep the bag from getting wet. So that tells you about how water resistant it is. But it's a good size. You can actually fit a full-size spiral notebook inside. Sorry, I forgot to grab one. But this is great for if they need a pouch for if you're homeschooling. One thing that's nice is you could have, I know people who buy these because they're only, you can get individually, they're $16 a piece, or you can get 2 for $28. It's like a bundle deal that we offer. So I know people who have bought multiples of these and one for each subject, and each subject is a different color. And so they can put a pencil and a notebook and whatever in each of these, and so they have each subject and they just grab that. I also know even within a school sometimes this makes it easier for the kids, maybe within a desk or whatever, but this also would make a great pencil case, or makes a great, I should say, makes a great pencil case to hold all their supplies, kind of like an art box. But what's nice is because it lays flatter, especially if they have a desk, it slides in there, takes up less room, much easier on that, and again, wipeable. So when that pen or pencil inevitably makes a mess, you can kind of wipe it out and such. And again, you can buy them individually. There are 8 prints available for $16, or the same prints, by the way. You can bundle them, and for every 2 you buy, you get them for $28. So that's a $2 per pouch savings if you bundle them. So something to keep in mind. The next one's the mini zipper pouch. Now, we've talked about this one before. Sorry, cat hair. We've talked about this one before. And I love these mini pouches. I have them in my purses. I think they work great for organizing things within bigger bags. They are perfect for that. But one of the things, and I've talked about this before, but because we're talking about school, I thought this was worth it, is I love this as a girl's bag, okay? Now, when I call it a girl's bag, what I mean is this is kind of a girl's supply bag. Girls are just blossoming earlier than they used to. And if they start at school, it can be embarrassing. And even when they've already had their cycle for a while, sometimes they have an issue and, you know, whatever. But not just that. These bags are perfect for them keeping quietly in the back of their plane, so they can keep the supplies, so they're not embarrassed, and because sometimes they are and such. So I always put a female cleansing wipe. If they use tampons in there, pads. But in addition, hair ties, a little deodorant, because often, you know, they have to learn that too. A nail file, a chapstick, and even in a little plastic baggie, a pair of clean underwear. So, you know, and a mask. I actually have a mask in this one too. So they can keep, you know, whether it's girl, now guys can keep other things like deodorant and chapstick and this stuff in this too. But again, this makes a great like little supply bag for them to keep, whether they keep it in their backpack or in their locker or in their desk. Usually secondary, I know they don't usually have a desk that's theirs. So locker or backpack. This works great. It's discreet, and plus it's kind of a little love from home, little, supply thing. Also, if you have, they have to, like my oldest has like an incredibly crazy metabolism. Didn't get it for me, but but no, she always had to have snacks, and so she would keep a little one with some like protein bars and stuff in her locker too. So, but anyway, and what's even nicer is the mini zipper pouches. They come in 4 prints right now, and they're only $14. So you can get them, and they can be used for so many different things. But also utensils within the bags or within the desks. They will hold the little, the small like memo notebooks things, or pens and pencils, crayons, things like that. So this would be a smaller one. You could definitely pair this with this one, put utensils in here, and put tablets and spirals and stuff in a regular zipper pouch. The last one I'm going to show you today, I know we've talked about this thing a lot, but I just keep finding more and more ways to use this. Clear clip pouch. Again, this is the one where you can use your phone through the screen. Always a nice thing. However, as kids go to school, it works great. Again, it's wipeable. Now it's a thermal lining, so certainly you can use it for supplies and things like that, because it's halfway. If you look at size, it's kind of halfway between these two here. But it's also great for things like, again, if you have a kid who needs to keep snacks in their locker or something like that, keep them in here. Although you hope that they take it home periodically. If you're a kid like my one, yeah. But also, if your child has an EpiPen or insulin or things like that, these work great for that. Even if you're taking it to leave at the nurse, because I know EpiPens you stay on here, but insulin, because again, this is a thermal, so you can put a small ice pack in here, especially right now while it's still very warm. Put a small ice pack in there and put their insulin and stuff. It will keep it cool. Plus, it keeps all their medicine together. Even if you just have pill bottles, even though you don't need to keep them cool, it works great for that too. And I love, this is one of my features. Again, I just keep finding more uses for this. One of my favorite features here is the clip, because you could clip this to the side of a backpack and it would stay with the backpack, and that would be nice. Less likely to lose it. Plus, it even has an open pocket here to put maybe pieces of paper, whatever that you need with it. So, but again, clear clip pouch, they're $14 each, and we have 7 prints available for that $14. Or you can bundle them like the regular zipper pouches and get 2 for $24. So you save $2 a piece again on these. So you could get 2 and pay $24, save for $2 on each of the pouches that you're buying. So something to keep in mind. These obviously are just a couple of the things we have that work great for school. So if you have another challenge that you're having, reach out. I'd be happy to help you find the right solution. But hopefully this gives you some ideas on how you can help your kids with some organizational challenge, and maybe find their stuff a little easier, keep things organized a little easier, and like I said, even in the way of medications and stuff, keeping that cool, or keeping that where they can easily find it too. So if I can help in any other way, please let me know. Otherwise, have a great evening, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.